guys, and welcome back to TwinDailyGaming, and we have another episode of R.L.S, which is real life stories for you guys. In this episode, I will be discussing about me and my twin brother's first fight against someone else. And in the background here, you can also see some Oblivion gameplay. We were kind of just messing around. Again, these are some random clips. Usually it's going to just be random clips in the background for R.L.S, but for playthroughs, all that kind of stuff. But in this story, I want to discuss to you about what happened and how it went down. So basically, I believe it was in the year of 5th grade. I went to this school called Caraway. No, not even Caraway. It was I don't even remember the name of the school. I was young back then, so I didn't really remember. It was back in 5th grade, and me and my brother always hung out up by the stairs, and I decided to hang out with a couple of my friends while he went upstairs to go talk to this guy he was friends with. So while I was downstairs, I guess everybody just heard some fighting and everything, and I was just downstairs still talking to my friends, because back then I cared nothing for fights. Fights really never mattered to me. I was always uninterested in those. But a student, this guy that I hated dearly, randomly came running down to me and told me my brother was fighting. I was like, what? And I was so confused, because my brother usually never got into fights. The only time he got into fights was probably with me, and that was usually intelligent arguments. But other than that, we really never got into fights. But that student came down and told me, oh, your brother's fighting. I was like, okay, and I ran upstairs, and sure enough, they were going at it. So I don't know. I don't want you guys to call me a punk or anything, but I did jump inside the fight. I decided to help my brother fight the student, and we ended up. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but we ended up kicking the guy's ass. I don't know. My brother was just trying to choke him out. The guy was actually originally, for no reason, what my brother explained to me was the guy was trying to choke him out for my brother not wanting to hang out with him, and that seems really retarded, truthfully. So I was like, what? And we began when I went up there, we began fighting. Well, we both began fighting him, and they were like, oh my god, all these girls were screaming. It was really hectic, and I don't know, after the fight, the teacher said, what was going on? I was crying because I was angry. Do you guys ever cry whenever you get super angry, super riled up? I was crying. My brother was all angry and aggressive towards the student, and the kid never explained why he actually fought. But my brother said, as I said before, that Kendall wouldn't hang out with him or play with him that time, so the guy got really aggressive for no reason. And it was really weird, because actually I don't believe they called my parents, because we were little, so they didn't really care as much, but they gave us a stern warning and crap like that. It was really funny, actually, but at the same time, I was really very protective of my brother, so that's mainly why I decided to fight the student and all that. But it was actually really eye-opening experience. I actually don't like fighting. Even though I'm somewhat a good fighter, I don't like fighting. And yeah. But I would want you guys to tell me about your experience about fighting. As I just told you, we got into that fight with that student, and yeah, guys, just tell me about your experience with fighting and how you went through it. After the whole situation, guys, it was my mom's boyfriend decided to give me a certain warning. My whole dad's side of the family gave me a thumbs up, oh, great job for protecting your brother, because they're really on that whole protecting your family business sort of thing. My mom is also like that, but her boyfriend's a dick, so, ex-boyfriend is a dick, so I don't know. But mainly, yeah. But yeah, guys, as I said before, just tell me how your situation went down, if you ever been in a fight. And yeah, see you guys in the next video.